Okay, preparing to live stream the meeting. Preparing to live stream the meeting. We just. Oh shoot, we are. Hey, yo, we are live.
Yeah, I see it. We live on YouTube.
Oh, don't I feel good? I feel good. Listen, I feel good right now. I had to actually like it plays on my that's funny because it actually plays the sound to me. So now I had to mute my page so it wouldn't I don't really hear you know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be a delay. There's a delay in that. So yo, Chris, what's good, bro? Here we go. Let me see. I'm just gonna do that. Just gonna put it on there. Birthday.
It's good, John.
Live on YouTube.
I heard somebody's voice. Who's that? Barry White? Is that Chris?
Nah, that's
man. That dude voice. Yeah, what's up, man?
It's just the morning. It's just the morning voice. That's all it is.
Dude. You can sing with that morning voice, man.
Oh yeah,
you should make a couple of songs in the morning. You gotta wake up and record.
Check it out, darling.
Dang.
All right, give me just a second. I'm just trying to make sure my phone is clear so I can work this stuff. Wait, can I just put on? Give me just like 30 more seconds.
Congratulations on the anniversary.
Let's see. All right. Hopefully I don't get no.
I have
I'm just going.
This ain't necessarily
oh wait, I can't do it.
My highlight of the week, but I have a random drink highlight. Boom.
Wait, hold on. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's not the highlight of the week. I'm just doing that while you fixing your thing, man. I just wanted to give the people something while you fixing it. You know what I'm saying?
How dare you disrespect
Apple, man.
How dare you disrespect the lemon berry, bro?
Wait, hold on, We're gonna get into all that. Hold on, give me just a minute. All right. So I got some things on here, and then I got it on the other one. I'm just going. All right. So welcome to the Flip the Switch podcast, where we flip the switch on everything.
Oh, I'm finding it.
Okay.
I'm finding it.
Okay. All right. I see it. Hey, so listen. Thank you, everybody. Happy birthday to the Flip the Switch podcast. We are 1 year old today.
1 year,
literally
man.
April 10th. Last year, Friday. It was actually on a Friday. It wasn't on a Saturday. It was on a Friday. Right. We released our first episode. It was amazing. I mean, I said like I don't know how many times, but it was dope though. Like the content is the message was dope though. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna bar the you know what I'm saying? Charge it to my head, not my heart, of course. So what we are going to do today, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun today because we got people in the building. We got people in the building. So, Dre, I'm gonna let you do the highlight, but we're gonna have one of y'all, anybody that want to hop on, just raise your hand. You can raise your hand in the Zoom call. I will actually matter of fact, let me share the live. From YouTube. But what we are going to do is we are going to have who just pulled up. Somebody just pulled up. I think somebody just pulled up. Who just pulled up? Let me see. Who just pulled up? Oh, ain't nobody pulled up. I thought he just pulled up. Never mind, ain't nobody pulled up. So okay. Anyways, so all right, here we go. I'm about to share it on the Facebook. I'm about to share it on the book. So what we're going to do is have one of you guys, it doesn't matter who it is, anybody, you can either, you can raise your hand and you can come through, or the first person to send it in the chat. It doesn't matter. Somebody though, raise their hand or something so that we can have you guys come on off mute and spit out that random opinion. random opinion today. It's about to be fun.
Oh yeah, anybody gets to have a random. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm curious.
Yeah, one of them get to, you know, anybody that's on the live right now in the Zoom, they get to go ahead and spit that random opinion.
Alana said y'all don't like mine.
Well, that's because you over here disrespecting coffee and macaroni and cheese. We can't have that again. I keep telling you, you're gonna offend the audience, and that's not cool. You can't offend the community like that. That's not fair. That ain't right. It ain't about you. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make this is about everybody, the greater good.
We was gonna let you have the coffee. It was the mac and cheese.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
we still gotta get.
We got boundaries.
Right, we got boundaries. So look, check it out. Where is it at? Oh, there you go. There you go. I'm about to share this thing right now. I'm about to tag all y'all in the thing too, like in the post. I'm over here tagging people. But look, so go ahead, Dre. Go ahead with the highlight.
What the highlight of the week? Okay. This week, like I haven't been in like a whole lot of entertainment, but I do want to highlight this. Can I highlight I don't really know her name, so I'm about to mess up her name. Dang, I feel bad on highlighting somebody, and I'm about to mess up her name. I just figured out who she was last night.
I
think it's probably Andrea Day. I think it's Andrea Day.
I don't know who that is.
So it's who played Billie Holiday in Billie Holiday versus the United States. I just saw that movie last night.
I don't think I watched it.
Oh
wait. No, I did.
Oh,
You did? I did watch it. That movie was crazy. I watched it with the wife. That movie was crazy.
And the girl who played Billie Holiday, I gotta give you your props. You did that. Not only that, I went and read a little bit of research, and she talked about how she took the method approach to acting. And the method approach just means like you literally like do something kind of wild to kind of put yourself in the place of that character. Like Jamie Foxx, he glued his eyes shut to play Ray. Like he literally walked around. Yeah, he literally walked around blind to put himself in the place of the character. And I've heard people do all kinds of things like starve themselves, all kinds of stuff. And so she said that she never drank before in her life, never smoked before in her life. And she saw that, she was playing Billie Holiday during the years of Billie Holiday's health recliner. So she said that she replaced eating with cigarettes and alcohol. And I was like,
whoa,
what? You know what I'm saying? Like, you did that for that role? And she said that it got so intense that she almost felt like, you know what? I'm probably not even going to act no more after this.
Dang.
She thought she was going to probably quit acting. But I think she got nominated for an Oscar, though.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. So, I gotta get her name really quick because I want to be.
Now, y'all don't take this the wrong way, okay? When I say this, I fell asleep on the movie, but it wasn't because it was boring. I was just very tired. But the amount of the movie that I did see, for me, it was really great. Like really great. Like I'm like, this is really Billie Holiday. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like the story and everything of it, I'm like,
yeah, she embodied it.
Because I grew up, obviously, I was born at a time after Billie, you know what I'm saying? So, but my dad knows about these people. I think my brother, Josh, I don't know, Josh, I know you're still off the thing. Did you listen? Have you listened to a lot of Billie Holiday's music? My brother is like
Me?
an old school head. My brother, Josh, he's like an old
Oh.
school head. So he, he's listened to a lot of different artists from back in the day, like in the 50s, 60s. I'm talking about like Temptations, Beatles. So, what? He has it? That I'm
Okay, so
shocked. I'm shocked.
With her name, I was close. I said Andrea Day. It's just Andra Day.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, man. Shout out to her, man.
Yeah, that's dope though. That's dope. I mean, we're very serious when it comes to actors and actresses on here. You know what I'm saying, on the on the podcast. So
oh yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Because
if you ain't,
and we be having some hard critiques too.
yeah, especially Dre. Like I feel like I'm a little bit easier to please, but Dre is like, yo, like, nah, that was not.
You gotta make me feel that thing. I did not feel it.
That was, he'd be like, what line was memorable? What was memorable line? I'm like, well, that's not a fair question to ask me, because I don't be remembering, lines from anything really. Like I'm very like, I don't know, for some reason when it comes to music, movies, entertainment of any kind, I can sit there and tell you how I felt during it. But if you ask me what was a memorable line, I don't for some reason remember lines easily. Like I don't like at all. Like I have a very hard time remembering lines. So, but I can tell you how I felt. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that's a little bit more important than remembering memorable lines. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is.
So that's my highlight, man.
That's what's up. I will make sure that we hopefully she got a Instagram or something. We'll tag her and all that stuff. But shout out to Andra Day, and yeah, that's what
Josh said. He the same way.
I'm the same way. Yeah. Hey, this is lit, man. I love it so much better. I'm gonna have to. Hey, y'all start joining in. Oh, my mom is here. My mom is in the building. Oh snap,
Mrs. Robertson, how you doing?
I hope Josh. I hope you told her that we was going live on YouTube, because you know how she is. She might just leave the picture up. I don't know. She just. All right. So, with that being said, we about to get into this random opinion. Who wants to give it? Who wants to be the first person in history that is not a technical, not a guest in the sense of being interviewed, but the first, patron, or because most of y'all are patrons. There's only like 2 people on here that are not patrons, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? Because Aurelia, she be helping us. She works with the Switch the Manifest podcast. Which, by the way, we got another episode coming up real soon, so y'all be sure to be on the lookout for that. We got 2 episodes up already. Great episodes, very great episodes. And but who wants to be, the first patron, or first person to give us that random opinion?
Right.
Chris, go ahead, man.
It's random. I asked my wife. She's like, her thing is oatmeal. She hates oatmeal.
Oh, wow.
She hates oatmeal?
Yeah, so I guess it was almost the same thing like grits, right? I think we were arguing. Arguing grits one time. So oatmeal is her. She said oatmeal, grits, anything in that spectrum.
Wait, whoa.
Wait.
I guess she doesn't. For her, she doesn't like the feeling of it going down. Her
Wait a minute.
She doesn't like.
Who did sis like this? Who did sis like that?
You're supposed to like to feel full. That's why we eat.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Disgusting.
How? Wait a minute. Talk to us. What do you mean it's disgusting?
It makes me sick. I can't stand the smell of it.
Oh my goodness. She can't stand the smell of it. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. What
My mama wouldn't even make me wash the pots.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's my mom. Hold up. My mom said, wait a minute. Hold up.
That's another voice coming through.
Wait, I thought that was Chris's wife. Wait a minute. Hold up, Mom. What you mean it's nasty? It's disgusting.
It is. I still don't like it to this day.
Wait, grits and oatmeal?
Did grandma
talking about grits?
Oatmeal.
She eats grits. She eats grits.
Okay. Yeah,
it's funny.
I kind of like oatmeal.
Wait a minute, sis. Hold up. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Who did y'all wrong? I need to know. I need answers.
Did me wrong.
We force-fed it as a kid. It's just.
She said my grandmother did her wrong. Sis, who did you wrong? Because I'm telling you, oatmeal is not just, you just don't like it just because. There's an experience behind that. Just like Alana and mac and cheese, there was an experience behind that.
Yeah. Sometimes
Like-
oatmeal can get the pass, but you need to come over for breakfast and let my wife make you some grits, man. Grits is fire. I can't.
Well, she
I don't know
eats
how you don't
grits.
like grits.
She eats grits. She don't like oatmeal.
And now I think Chris's wife said grits too.
Yeah, I don't know how she don't like grits. I don't know. I don't get it.
But I love, man, the cream of wheat. You put some milk in there.
Hey, cream of wheat is the business. Cream of wheat was my favorite
I
hot
haven't
cereal
had cream of
growing
wheat
up.
in so long.
I don't like cream of wheat no more.
Yeah, my mom don't like cream of wheat either. That one don't surprise me. I ain't even trying to go down that road with her. She already know what it is though.
Hey, do y'all remember Malto meal?
Huh?
Do y'all remember Malto meal?
Yeah, Malto meal.
It's-
Yeah.
Yes,
it's
but
old
not
never
like
had Malto
I didn't have
meal.
it though. I never had it though. Nobody ever made it for me.
Malto meal.
And I'm fine by that. Like I don't think it was something that like I missed out on. So
No.
you know.
You can
Yeah.
live without.
Malto meal
Yeah,
is
so, you know what I'm
something-
saying? Like if it was something that people was like, yo, like you like cream of wheat, well, you definitely gotta try my. Then it's like, all right, let me try it. You know what I'm saying? But like, no, I mean, from what it sounded like, and it didn't sound like it was that great. Where it was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody that know me know I love food. So you know what I'm saying? I would have tried it at least. But yeah, Malto meal is, you know, it don't.
It's hard. You ain't like I said. You ain't missing
All
it.
right. I'm with that. I'm cool.
You put the milk in there. The milk made it fire, bro. You put
The milk made
The milk made it fire. I mean, shoot, I just used to. I can't remember ever cooking it with milk.
What they talking about?
Oh, my dad's here.
Cream
Oh,
of
how you
wheat,
doing, Mr. Robinson?
Hey, good morning. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning.
grits and oatmeal. That's what they talking about. That nasty oatmeal. Ugh.
When I was younger, I didn't like oatmeal and I like grits. Now I like oatmeal, but I still eat grits, but not often. But I eat a lot of oatmeal now.
Oh yeah.
But when I was younger, I didn't like it.
Yeah, man. I don't think I.
Oh, Dre, you muted your phone, brother. You muted your phone. Unmute yourself, son. Unmute yourself.
My bad.
This is Deacon Augustus. Make sure you
Come
unmute.
on, get off that. I'm just
No,
playing.
I said that because he makes these Instagram and TikTok videos where it's like a thing where it's kind of like comedy, like dry comedy or whatever, between a deacon and a younger person. And I just I'd say that, it was,
That's immediately what I thought of too when you said Deacon. That's the first thing I thought of was the skits. Oh man.
My bad. I'm just sharing the Zoom live. You know.
So,
what I'm
so
saying?
what's your topic this morning? This like free fall thing?
Well, so we're celebrating 1 year, Dad. We're celebrating 1 year of the podcast.
Oh, okay.
So,
Right.
you know, so what we about to do? So let me just say this real quick. My dad was one of the few people that we had on last year. We had him
During
in
the Fatherhood series.
So actually, that just does it justice. That just does it justice. Let me do this. That's gonna be the first one that I put. Let me see. Where is it at? Let me see. Where? Okay, it's in the other one. I rearranged my folders. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Yep, there we go. Here we go. Oh, all right, here we go. I'm about to share it. And so what we're gonna kind of do, great random opinion. I loved it. I'm going to be sharing some videos from last year and from previous episodes that we had. And then we're going to talk, you know what I'm saying? Like we got different people in the building, virtually, of course, pun intended. And you know what I'm saying? We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. All right. So this is again, so my dad was one of the ones that we had on for the podcast last year. We had a fatherhood and motherhood series, and so my dad hopped in there. He spit some interesting stuff. So I got two highlight clips that I'm gonna play. Let I don't know which one is which. So yeah, we just that's the actual episode. Wait a minute. Hold up. Nope, that's the actual. I just want to play the clip. There it is.
The bacon on my room.
We can't hear it.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
What? Y'all can't hear it? Oh, my bad. I do this. It's not. I don't know why it's not. My bad. My apologies, y'all. My apologies. I don't know if there's a way to set it up.
You gotta share your computer screen.
Yeah, I know that. I forgot that I gotta click it every time when I share. My apologies, y'all. Y'all should be able to hear it now, though.
I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like thinking, hey, nobody's born a good parent.
Right.
You learn. It's a learning thing. And I just used to hate when they criticize each other. I just hate hearing that. Look, that's their child. That's their child. It's not your child. They're doing what they think is in the best interest of their child. You know, sometimes we look at other people, we say, well, I wouldn't do that. You know, we look at what other people are doing, but it's not your child. See, and you know the lengths you'll go to with your child. Nobody can tell you what lengths. They say you can only go so far with you. That's not your child.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I've gone through lengths with each of my children that maybe somebody on the outside would say, well, you shouldn't, you know, it's not your child.
Right. That's true.
It's not your child. It's my child.
Look, I'm agreeing in real time. Like,
so I'm going to go through whatever lengths I need to go through with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh,
I agree with that. It's just a learning experience. I mean, they write books on it. They're helpful at times. You can learn something from them, but there's no manual on children.
Raised from the grave, time to wake up. Active in my faith, time to stay up. Watch me flip the.
All right, so
hey man, that's back when we was just in cars, man.
Yeah, man, that was.
Ain't no backdrops in them videos.
Hey,
yeah,
we came a long way. Let me tell you, a year. You know what I'm saying? A year ago, we started off. We were just like, "Yo, this is what happened." And then I'm gonna get into the subject, but just a quick summary, backdrop of everything.
It's on YouTube.
I don't know how, John.
So, I came to Dre and I was like, yo, I got an idea for a podcast. There was actually two. And originally I called one the Eagles and Kings podcast, and then the other one was the Flip the Switch podcast. And the Eagles and Kings podcast actually was funny. It's just hit me. The Switch the Manifest podcast is the concept that I have for the Eagles and Kings one.
Oh yeah, it is, huh? Yep.
I didn't realize that till just now. So it's a different name, but same concept. So that's dope. So it still came to fruition with a different name. But anyways, Flip the Switch podcast, I hit Dre. I was like, yo, bro, like I would love for you to do this podcast with me. And we actually have, I don't even think I've released it yet, but I'm gonna release it today. We have we technically have a first episode that was never dropped. And so we were really tackling the
you gotta release it today.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it today. Now I'm gonna have to go and put that on the Patreon, and you know what I'm saying, y'all be able to catch that whether you're a patron or not. I'm gonna just make it available to the public. But the idea was to like, yo, like there's a lot of truths biblically and practical truths, you know what I'm saying, that we need to talk about. And there's a lot of things that are taboo topics that people don't want to really tackle, possibly because they don't really know how to. So fatherhood, I feel like was one of those topics that it's not necessarily a taboo, but it is one that I feel like it doesn't get as much attention. It's one area of life that I feel it doesn't get as much attention as it should, right? Like we do have people that talk about fatherhood, how to be a great father. You know, we talk about deadbeat fathers probably more than anything else, but fatherhood on how to help fathers become better fathers, how to, you know what I'm saying, be great fathers in their children's lives, and why we are missing, and you know, how can we, you know, make that better and be father figures to others who don't really have fathers and stuff like that. Like that's the stuff that we were trying to tackle. And this year we're gonna do it again. So, but a question for all of you, because I think everybody on here except my brother is a parent. Question before you kind of
over here talking about cream of wheat.
Hey, she's not lying. Oh no, that's Chris. Chris is not lying. The maple.
Is there any way that you can see
brown,
all the messages at once? Yeah,
you should be able to. You should. Oh well, you're on your mobile, so you have to like go into it. I'm on my laptop, so I can see everything at one time. Okay. But I want to ask everybody that is a parent on here, and then I'll try to find something for my brother because he's not a parent. But do you guys agree with what my dad was saying? Like, do you guys feel like, there is no manual on parenthood, and you know what I'm saying? Like, is there maybe something that we can kind of do about that? Y'all can come off the mute whenever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I saw that when he was talking to Lana, was saying facts the whole time. Oh
wait, my bad, Alana. I was trying to click on you to ask to unmute, and you unmuted it at the same time. My bad.
I was like, man, dang.
My bad.
So no, he was really speaking facts. I've always been under that belief. I'm like, whoever you're parenting, God commissioned you to be that person's parent, nobody else. And so I really agree with what he was saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you can't tell somebody else how to do things, you know what I mean? And every child is different. So the way that they're going to respond is different. So I just really agree with the fact that parenting is individualized, you know what I mean? And God gave you that specific relationship with the child for a reason, because he trusts you to raise that child the way that, he's going to teach you how, or the way that how. So I just have always subscribed to the belief that you don't comment on other people's parenting because you don't see you don't see their life 24/7. You only see a
them all day.
Yeah, all day. So, no need to make comments about it. So I definitely agree.
Dope. Anybody else want to chime in? Chris, you want to chime in?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I strongly agree. There's no manual. We could do the best that we can. But yeah, there's no perfect way to approaching it. Yeah, I think you want to be. There are some scenarios where you got to be a father to the fatherless, right?
Yeah.
There's some, but that's like the extreme. That's like when like if the kid is like an orphan. Then you try your best to step in and do the best that you can. But even that, you still gotta weigh the options, and really, put everything together to really gauge that that the kid, So yeah, there's no perfect way, man. Yeah, as much as we think we know it all, yeah, like your dad said, you can read upon books that can give you suggestions on, what could be the best approach, but yeah, we're all learning. Every day is a learning experience.
Man, I told y'all I just be trying stuff. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm the expert. I just be trying stuff, man, for real.
Nah, I've talked to Dre, and like Dre is one of those people, he really believes it, just like you just gotta try, you just gotta practice. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like he believes in what we call public practicing. In other words, you just try it, you just do it publicly, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And if you fall, you fall, you know what I'm saying? But you learn from it. And if you're successful at it, you still learn from that too. You know what I'm saying? So either way, it's still a learning curve, and either way, it's still a learning experience, regardless of whether you succeed or not. But it's like you just gotta try to figure it out, which is kind of annoying in a way, you know what I mean? Because sometimes when you fall and you get critique from other people, it's like there's no freaking manual though. It's like you know what I'm saying? Like, see, somebody like me, sometimes, because I'm already getting on myself internally, like, dang, why you do that? So then when somebody else comes and kind of like confirms with the critique how I'm feeling, it's almost like I'm easily set off. And I want to just go off because you're like, listen, I'm already dealing with that. I already know. I already see it. I messed up right here. I know. Why you come in and telling me? I already know. You deal with your kids. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you want this kid? Do you want this kid? I can guarantee you nobody wants my Linux. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody wants Linux. You know what I mean? You don't. Like not if you really see him the way that me and his mom see him. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my wife, we got to deal with him in a way that nobody else does. Drake has, you know what I'm saying, a similar, you know what I'm saying, what it is similar to Linux. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, David.
David is something else. I've seen it. It's funny. But it's funny because I can look at David and laugh and be like, dang, that's Lenny. And I don't even and it's funny because I don't look at David like, dang, like you just, you know what I'm saying? I just look and laugh because I think about my son, like, damn, my son acts just like that. So you know what I'm saying? It's funny when you see other kids, you know, be similar to
and they really trying to critique other people's parenting styles, unless you really see like psychological or physical abuse. I think besides beyond that, it's just arrogant. You know what I'm saying? So when I get critique from other parents, or I know your mom is on, but critique from grandparents, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I be feeling the same way. It's like, you know, I try to follow some things, but at the same time, man, I just realized like, bro, you didn't know what you was doing either. You know what I'm saying? Like you was just trying to when you was raising me.
You was just trying to figure it out just like me. I think now I will say I think a little bit of a difference between our generation and like our parents' generation and their parents before them and probably even their parents before them is I don't know how much we and this is just me speaking honestly. I don't know how much we allow our parents to really speak in our lives to that. Now I do think there is a part on their end, shout out to my parents, you know what I'm saying, that sometimes it's like it just depends on their delivery, right?
Yeah.
But then, you know,
sometimes that grandparent delivery, whew.
Right. Right. You know what I'm saying?
It's just, I'm like, dang, man, you trying to hurt my feelings? Or you trying to give me advice?
Right. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to my wife. My wife is on right now. But it's difficult sometimes to receive, because it's also based on how we are, as how we, you know, individually, how we receive information, our love language, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So then when you deliver it the wrong way, for us, it's like, nah, leave me alone. Don't even talk to me. Even if what they saying is good or true or beneficial, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want to hear it because your delivery was just all wrong.
Yeah.
So I got another one that I am going to play. Since my wife and so I gotta shout out our wives, right? Our wives are really the reason why this podcast could still happen. Because if they didn't make the sacrifices that they make, if they didn't say, you know what, I got the kids while you go do this, you know what I mean? If they didn't argue with us or whatever before the episode or whatever, and still be like, go ahead, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to saying, no, you got to deal with me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they didn't, you know what I mean? Say like, look, go ahead. Like, you know what I mean? Do your thing. And then, you know what I mean? We go and spend time afterwards and all that stuff with family. And, you know, like this would not be able to happen. You know what I mean? Right. So with that being said, we had an episode with our wives last year for the Mother's Day. For the motherhood series. I'm trying to figure out, did I? All right, hold on. It might be in my other folder. My apologies, y'all. But we had them on, and it was, for me, it was really one of the dopest episodes that we ever really had. Partially because, like, for me, I'm going to the wrong folder. Because for me, one of the things about that particular episode was that my wife and his wife were very honest with some things. And
man.
Oh, it was the family day and motherhood. So this one in particular, y'all, it's going to be kind of a sound, I think.
Yeah, I don't think we did video.
You know what? And I don't think, no, we didn't do video. And I don't know if I actually have just a regular clip. So I'm just going to kind of toss it to somewhere. And then, you know, we're gonna rock with it. So again, this is during the time when, we was in the car. This particular day, we were actually in the in the house. We were in the house, but our kids decided to make some audio cameo appearances on both ends. It was funny because all of our kids decided to wake up that day, and it's like, really, all y'all gonna wake up? So yeah, we had Zanaya on the call. We had David on the phone. We had both of my kids on the phone. My daughter wasn't on yet. Yeah, my daughter wasn't born yet. So.
Before I got
Right. So I'm gonna just play the beginning part. I'm gonna just kind of play the beginning part. You're gonna hear different clips from it, I believe, and then we'll talk about it.
Before I got married,
I did it again. My bad.
had kids.
My bad, y'all. I did it again. My apologies. I really gotta get. Oh no, it is there.
No, you didn't. I can hear that. Yeah, I was able
No,
to hear
I see. I didn't do it, but I was thinking I had to do it every time. So I'm still learning. Y'all forgive me. Y'all forgive me. Here we go.
Before I got married and had kids, I didn't know like the importance of making sure like you have like that strong relationship with God. I like sometimes I have to find myself like, you know, just close myself out from like the kids and even my husband and go in a room, close the door, and sometimes just pray and like, cause it's a lot. It becomes a lot sometimes. And yeah, I will go in my room and pray, or you know, I'll read like you know, them little what are those things in the Bible app?
The plans.
Yeah, the plans. I'll read like the different plans about motherhood and marriage, and like that really helps me too.
It's not easy to do that, especially when you're constantly going to work, and I work overnight. So trying to stay up, making sure that nobody falls, making sure nobody gets hurt or, you know, whatever like that. And then at the same time trying to like, because I try to do everything at work because I have no time to do it at home. So like I try to do my push-ups there, or I try to read my Bible there, and it doesn't get done because somebody is in need of something. Somebody has to have something. So it's really hard to try to
flip the switch like this. Watch me flip the switch like this.
Dang, that's back when it was muffled.
I can hear it clearly.
I forgot we there was a lot of it was a lot of small time so to speak, audio and everything.
Man, you gotta work with what you got when you start.
right. So shoot. I didn't even, my bad, honey. I did not see I didn't see that. She said, she told me not to play it. My bad. So now that's already played. So motherhood, we actually had Aurelia on that in that series as well. So Aurelia was because so the thing about motherhood and fatherhood, but motherhood is we have a lot of moms that are single moms, like, you know what I mean? They're single parents. Either the dad died or the dad left, you know what I'm saying? You know, in some shape or form, some shape or fashion form, you know, they're not, you know, dads are not in the picture sometimes, right? And so we have single moms, and you know, Aurelia is a single mom for now, and you know, we had to tackle that too, but we had to make sure we got into the aspect that, you know, there are some married moms out there, you know what I mean? There are some moms that are married, you know, they not, you know, they got 2-3 kids, you know. Dre and Aubrey, they have 2 kids, you know. Me and my wife, we have 3 kids, and y'all pray for us because we ain't trying to have no more. But you know, it's trying to tackle these issues in these hoods, so to speak. You know, mothers they have to deal with a lot, right? And sometimes us men, in some way, shape, or form, we don't make it easier on them. But I want to talk about that for a minute. You know, any woman especially that's on right now, I would love to have y'all input. You know, what do you guys feel like with motherhood is the biggest overlooked thing about it? I don't know if that makes sense. If y'all need me to kind of explain that a little bit better, let me know. But you know, my mom, Aurelia, Jasmine, my wife, Alana, you know what I'm saying? Like, what what thing about motherhood do you feel is overlooked by others? Oh dang, all y'all busy. Oh. Well, in the meantime, while we waiting on one of the ladies to chime in, fellas, do y'all feel like there's anything that, you know what I'm saying, maybe you feel like you overlooked, or what have your wives you know, maybe oh wait, my wife is unmuted. Oh no, she's not unmuted. Okay. Wait, you unmuting or are you muting, babe?
I'm muted.
Okay.
I think the most overlooked thing is rest.
Oh, yeah.
Moms are like, we're really tired. Like,
let me go run.
And I think it's not understood as much as like people think they understand how tired we are. Because just like for me, you'll work. I've been a stay-at-home mom for, my son is 4 years. I started working at Kaiser's, and imagine you working 8 hours a day. Excuse my kids in the back. And then you come home, your kids have no sense of mommy is tired. There's literally no break from the time I go to work, come home with my kids, wake up in the morning, and then my daughter is still breastfeeding. So she doesn't sleep through the night. Yes, sir, Hot Wheels. No, I see it. And I'm waking up in the middle of the night to nurse her because she doesn't want, like, my husband. Give me 1 second. She doesn't want my husband in the middle of the night. So it's just me. Like, we are tired. Even being a stay-at-home mom, it was a lot. It was like very stressful. And it can take a toll on your mental health. Yeah. And I don't think, like, even with your husband's help, I still don't think they grasp like how tired we really get just from just being a mother. I tell my husband, it's like he has dad privileges because the kids, they don't go to him for stuff. I have to send them to him. Like, they come to me for everything. Mommy water, mommy this, mommy that. My daughter's nursing on me. It's just a lot. So yeah, just being tired. I think that's overlooked a lot.
Yeah, that's my daughter right there.
Even she agreed.
I'm gonna just chime in real quick and say, like, I do agree that I'll say for me, I don't want to speak for any other man or husband, but you know, anybody can kind of chime in on this and, you know, and talk. But I'll say for me, okay, cool.
Figure out how to do this.
I got you. Okay, there you go. So I'll say, like, for sure, like, I can honestly say, just being transparent, I know I don't understand, you know, fully, like, you know what I mean? I don't fully grasp, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'll look, and I think because sometimes I see it from my perspective of even when I've been at home by myself with the kids, and it's like, oh, okay, well, to me, you know what I'm saying? When I look at certain things, it's like, it seems a little bit more simpler to me, right? So I absolutely hear my wife when she says, you know, I don't think you fully grasp the understanding of, like, how tired I really am. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, well, you know, maybe if you do this and try that, you know what I'm saying, you won't be as tired. But it's like, we operate differently. We think differently. You know what I mean? So it's like, the way that she might perceive something is going to be completely different from how I perceive it. So then she's going to respond to it differently from me. And that's something that I even try to get myself to, you know, remember, and say, okay, hey, she's, you know, she has a different type of struggle with it than you do. You know what I'm saying? Her patience level is different from yours. So you got to take into account all these different things and say, okay, how can I help her through this? So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are times when I'm maybe on my game, which, you know, I haven't played that in a while now, but there might be times when I'm doing things and it's like, okay, maybe I'm not doing the podcast. I'm something where I can say, hey, son, come here. I'll open it for you. I'll open the water for you, or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I try to redirect them to me, because like she said, they really do go to her for pretty much everything before they even come to me. You know what I mean? Unless like I have them in the room, you know, closed door, like 9 times out of 10, they're going to her, even if I'm literally right there. They don't hardly ever come to me first for too much. So, you know, what about you guys? Alana or Aurelia, my mom, you know, if you guys got anything that y'all want to chime in with, you guys can. But fellas, you know what I'm saying? Like, has your wives, you know, said or expressed to you guys like, hey, listen, like, I feel like you ain't seeing me, you ain't hearing me, you know, I feel like you don't get it, you know, why you don't get it, you know what I'm saying? Like, have they expressed anything to you guys, and how did you kind of deal with that?
I'll say that, you know, I'm gonna be real. I've learned to just kind of shut up about it. You know what I'm saying? Because
shut up about it.
Yeah, man. Because I think that, you know, some of my opinions were really arrogant of like how it's supposed to, like how you're supposed to feel about either staying at home or working and coming back to the kids. So like my wife was at home a lot more at first and I was working more, and now we've kind of switched positions. And I still like if I'm with the kids all day, you know, I used to come home from work if she's with the kids all day and still mess with the kids still. You know, like I would come relieve her. You know what I'm saying? And then when we first switched, like when she was coming home, she wasn't coming to relieve me. She was coming to say, okay, I'm tired now. I'm about to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and like my son, he has high energy with me, but with her, he's all over her all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't give her no space, no room to walk, to move, or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I saw last night. I remember it's crazy. This was just last night. I had to dismiss the thought again because last night I've been with the kids all day. I worked that morning. I was with them at night. I was bathing them by the time she had came home, and she was already tired. And I wanted her to help me with them, like getting them out the tub. You know what I'm saying? Like getting them dressed and stuff like that. Like in my mind, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I've been with them all day. Don't you see me by myself? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I once again, like you said, you know what I'm saying? We all don't have the same patience. We all don't even have the same, you know, tolerance level, you know what I'm saying? To simply deal with not just the kids, but with work. You know what I'm saying? With work. Like, maybe work didn't go the same way it used to go for you. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you don't know what happened at work that day, you know? So I learned to just be like, all right, I'm just shut up and, you know what I'm saying? If see what her needs are, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, marriage really is about you trying to see what the other person's needs are, then trying to get your needs met. You know what I'm saying? And every time I have to tell myself that, then I'm able to shut up. You know what I'm saying? But I got to shut up first.
Interesting.
Shut up first. So that's kind of like my standpoint.
Chris, what about you, bro? I know you're about to chime in with something.
Yeah, I'm it's similar to you guys. I still experience that right now. You know, my wife, she voices her opinions. She lets me know. She's the one that lets me know up front, like this is how I feel. You know. And then you know, and then there's times where I'll just be quiet and just do the best I can to compliment her. So yeah, I think it's a struggle.
Yeah, that's
like,
shutting up, man. That be the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, this, you know, they talk about LeBron when you guys shut up and dribble.
Yeah.
But in this case, you know, in this case it's different, you know. But I think you know, like you said, Mark, I think, you know, it's tough, you know, because our perspective is different, you know. And even when you guys were talking about it, it made me think about just, you know, culture-wise too. You know, you have some cultures where the mother gets assist from the aunties and the grandmas, and so that, you know, everybody tries to like juggle, you know, the village, right? The village comes in and steps in. So I can see how that, you know, that perspective could be different too as well, just from hearing you guys' conversations. But me personally, yeah, I always try my best to compliment her, and I think going back to to the main point is just yeah, we have to voice it, you know, and I think as time goes on, women are becoming more vocal, and they really saying how they feel, and you know, hey, I need help, please help me. So I think it's tough when the woman is saying that, but you know, the father or the baby daddy is not there to compliment them. That's the toughest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got another. We got some good episodes.
That was good though, man. I agree with you.
Yeah, no, that was good. Any ladies before we kind of move on? And I just want to tell my wife I appreciate you for coming on and, you know what I'm saying, being honest and transparent and stuff. I appreciate that. Just so y'all know, man, my wife is not really a public speaker or, you know, somebody that like really just likes to share publicly like that. But you know what I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying, like she gets on and she's like open to sharing. I think more so from the perspective of like, okay, this could possibly help somebody, you know what I'm saying, somehow, some way or whatever. So but you know what I'm saying, shout out to my wife for being transparent and everything.
Yeah,
Hey,
because you know what, Jasmine, I couldn't imagine nursing. You know what I'm saying?
For
I couldn't
real.
imagine it. I really think it's so arrogant to speak on that, because I couldn't imagine what that feels like to have to nurse a child and still be raising other ones. And then sometimes husbands act like children too.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot, but I think it's like worth it. Because like, you know, breast milk is better for the baby. But it's, oh God, that's why I don't want to have another kid, because I know I'm going to breastfeed. As much as I hate it, I know I am. And then my daughter, she's like over the age of 1, and like she knows she's weaned, but when she could be gone all day without me, without it. But then when she see me, she act like it's like a need, and you know, she's sliding down into the nursing position to nurse, and she's not sleeping through the night. It's like, girl, you can be gone from me for 12 hours and don't even think about it.
Crazy.
No more babies. No.
Ronnie is almost there.
Oh, okay.
He just got off the freeway. So that's gonna be lit. That's gonna be dope. I'm gonna actually save his clip then for when he pull up. I don't want to play that until he get here now. So
can I chime in?
Oh yeah, Dad, definitely.
First of all, I want to say hats off to mothers, because they don't get the credit in our society that they deserve. They're really the one that are keeping families together mainly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we salute and give shouts out to all these women that are parading around half naked and scantily clad. But nobody gives a shout out to mothers on that scale.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that we don't honor mothers like they deserve to be honored. I can sort of relate to what Jasmine was saying. I know when I had Mark and Josh when they were young, man, I'd rather go work a 12-hour shift than be at home all day.
Speak on it, Dad. Speak on it.
It is easier going to work for 12 hours than being at home with kids all day.
All day.
It's like a vacation going to work for me. A vacation.
Hey,
literally a vacation.
One of the ladies.
I felt like I'm at like Palm Springs on the beach, getting a massage, drinking a mimosa.
You know, but I'm glad for that time I had with them when they were young and they were at home with me. I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'm reminded of a scripture in Malachi. And I think this is why our society is falling. And I want to salute you men. What's your name, Chris? Yes, sir. Nice to meet you. I saw your children in the background. Hats off to you, man, for the job you're doing. But I think where we're what's wrong with our society is we don't have stable families, and too many of our fathers are out the picture. And you have to be an involved father. I know there are fathers that are in their families, but they're not active in the life of their children.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's a shame. You have to be involved. And that's where our society is falling. We have too many uninvolved fathers.
Mm-hmm.
In Malachi, it's an interesting scripture. I have my tablet. Where's my tablet? Let me share this. This fascinates me. How God put this in here.
I'm about to turn with him. Shoot. Dad, where you going? Malachi what?
Malachi. Let me bring it up. Last chapter, chapter 4. I think it's the last chapter.
Yeah.
It said verse 5. Malachi chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the great and terrible day of the Lord comes. And he shall turn and reconcile the hearts of the estranged fathers to the ungodly children, and the hearts of the rebellious children to I'm reading from the Amplified, to the piety of their fathers. A reconciliation produced by repentance of the ungodly, lest I come and smite the land with a curse and a ban of utter destruction. It's amazing to me how he ties this in, reconciling families before the day of the Lord.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, for real.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's missing, this reconciliation of fathers and families. We're missing that. And it's no wonder we have the craziness that's going on in our society. It's crazy. So I just want to share that with you, gentlemen.
No, I agree with that.
I
agree with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Ronnie not there yet, right?
Mm-mm.
All right, cool. So we had I don't know if Aurelia, I don't know if I know you're listening. Do you have a second to chime in? She's like pulling double duty, but she didn't want to miss this. So, and we appreciate that. We had an episode last year.
Hey, I'm still here.
Okay, dope. So we had an episode with Aurelia last year where she actually, so we had her first on the podcast for the Mother's Day, for the Motherhood series. Then she hit us back and was like, yo, I have something that I would love to come on the podcast and actually talk about, which was manifestation. That led to us producing the second podcast that we have now up under the Flip the Switch umbrella, which is called the Switch the Manifest podcast. So the Switch the Manifest podcast, and we talk about intentionally about manifestation, about manifesting your goals, manifesting what God gives you in your heart and things like that. So I'm gonna play a clip. I don't even know what you said in this one. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it was something good. I know that for sure because I titled it No Cap. So I don't know, but it's something good in here, some gem or something.
And then I heard that message like, oh, how are you going to let unbelievers out manifest you? And I'm like, come on, God, these unbelievers out here, how you going to let them do that to me? And he's like, oh, because it's you. Like, I'm doing my part. It's you. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, wait.
I forgot about that
you
part.
know, got hit with the uppercut. Oh, it's me. Oh, what can I do? What can I do?
See, I got it.
Your reaction was the same in the old video.
Yeah,
screaming.
I'm gonna have to start screening the stuff that I forgot about that. I felt that way, but
oh my God.
What up, sis? What's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys?
So I honestly, I really forgot what that one was. I forgot about that one. I probably wouldn't have played that if I knew what that one was. But I felt that one again. I felt that one like right up there. So, I want to ask you, from a standpoint of being on the Flip the Switch podcast as a guest and interviewee, you know, how did you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that like for you? You know what I mean? Because like we hosted, you know what I mean? So like we were asking questions and interviewing you. You know what I'm saying? We don't really know. I think Dre might know because he has a better sense because I interviewed him, but I don't know if it was still the same necessarily for him. I don't really know. But what was that like for you to be on the other side of that, talking about, you know what I'm saying, something that you brought up and you was like, yo, like, can I come on? Can I come back on? And can we talk about this? Like, what was that like for you?
Yeah, it's crazy. I think that, you know, you never know. Like I've known Dre for a little while, but I didn't really know you. And so I was like, okay, who's this Mark guy? Like, okay, I guess we're gonna do this. Like you just don't know. Like even right now, like there's people on here and I'm like, who is that? Like you don't want to say the wrong thing. And so I was just like, okay, God, like, you know, let's just, and I feel like I've been living my life like this for a little while. At least I've recognized that I've just been kind of saying, well, let's see what happens. Like, we'll see. I know in my heart that I have good intentions and I hope that I say something and that I'm responsible with the words that come out of my mouth. So I was just like, okay, let's just see what happens. And then afterwards, I was like, okay, all right. Now what do we do? Like, I want to keep going. Like, I like this. I like this. I was like, so now what? Like, is it awkward to say like, hey, I have this idea. What do you guys think about this? And I know we had gotten like a group chat where we kind of text and share ideas and stuff. So I just felt like, you know, just yourself, Mark, and even Dre, like you guys create a safe place for people to come and share and be transparent. Wow. Like I was just listening to you guys on IG Live and I love that. I was like, yeah, these guys, whatever it has, just that's definitely your calling, just creating a safe space for people to come and share and be their real self. But definitely I think, and it might just be with anybody, you pour out so much that you're tired. Like I'm exhausted when I get off of these things. Like, oh my goodness, like just keeping it real. Like I'm really just a nobody. Just, you know, I'm just myself. Like, but I'm exhausted from running my mouth and just really sharing what's on my heart. And so I'd be tired afterwards. And I know I think there was one episode and Mark was like, dang, you look like you need a cup of coffee. I was just like, oh my God, like, let's keep it real.
I think that was that same episode. I
was tired. And even when we got off, I was like, oh my God, Lord, I'm tired. But it was just, honestly, just even behind that, it was just, I feel like God was just saying, like, you need to also have somebody pouring into you. Like, make sure that you're not the only one that's just, you know, dropping gym, whatever, that you're not the only one who's sharing your heart, but you also have someone pouring into you. And so that's why it's important to have a community like this, a space like this where others can say like, yo, you know, just affirmations or assuring you or just saying something that confirms you or even convicts you. It's important to have these things.
Yeah. I agree. So let me put this out there. This can be for Aurelia. You can lead the way if you want, but also for everybody else. We've talked about struggles, you know, with manifesting, you know what I'm saying, the life that you desire and things like that. What struggles do you guys feel that you guys have with manifesting? And, you know, where do you think it comes from, or why do you feel like you know, you have that struggle? And how do you navigate around it? Let me ask that too. And how do you navigate around that struggle?
Yeah, I'll share. So it's so funny, even earlier today while I was getting ready, I have a few minutes. I have a show I'm doing for my bookstore in a few minutes. So I'm just going to share this. And then I'm like, peace out. Look at Ronnie.
Ronnie's in the building.
Come on, I only got a few minutes. All right. So one of the struggles that I have sometimes can be like, and I know people call it like imposter syndrome, like you're really not sure, like if this is something you should be doing. It shows up kind of like self-doubt, fear even. And so just something that I had just been struggling with is just that, like kind of doubting myself, kind of not being really sure. Like I'm getting ready to try something that's new. I've never done it before. I have done a little bit of research, so I kind of know what I'm doing, but it's not perfect. And so that fear of like I said, messing up, not even knowing who are these people? What do they think of me? So it's like all of these things come from a root of like self-doubt. And so having to like dive to that and just say, okay, we'll see what happens. Like everybody's not going to like it, but I like it. I enjoy doing XYZ, these things that I'm trying to make happen. And I understand that if I want to get from A to B and manifest the life that I want to live, I'm going to have to be uncomfortable. So even acknowledging that feeling like, okay, this is self-doubt, but I think it's also comes from a root of like being uncomfortable and just saying like, and being honest and just saying, this is what it is, but I know these feelings can be fickle. They come and they go, and just to try and keep moving forward past all that. It's just, and you guys have already said it earlier, you know, you just kind of have to deal with it. You have to sit in that uncomfortable feeling and then move forward and see what happens.
So
I agree with that.
Wait, hold on real quick before she get off, because she's about to get off. I just want to tell you thank you for showing up. You know what I mean? Like, I know I had mentioned last year even to her and Dre. I was like, yo, I want to do like a little birthday Zoom call for, you know what I'm saying? April 10th is on a Saturday. And I actually forgot about that idea until like last week. I was like, oh shoot, we're gonna be a 1 year old next week. So you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you for showing up, because you said last year was gonna show up and you showed up, you know what I mean? So we appreciate you. And I can't wait till we do that next Switch to the Manifest podcast episode.
And real quick, let me compliment your background. I see the couch.
Yeah, she over there lit.
I like what's going on.
She over there lit.
It's tight.
Hey, have fun with that game show. Have fun with that game show.
Oh, so the game show, so that starts Monday night at 5:45 p.m. What I'm doing, it's two different things. So what I'm doing right now is getting ready for my bookstore. It's called Shopping Your Sleepwear. So I'm in something comfortable. Nice. Shopping Your Sleepwear. Come and look at some of the products that I have that I'm offering for my bookstore. Books, I have mugs, I have journals, all sorts of stuff. And so I'm just getting ready to do that here in a little bit. And so
where do I get that? Where do I get that sweater from? I just now realized what it said on it. Where do I get that? Where do I get that from?
This is in Etsy. Hop on Etsy and look for WE Bookstore.
Can you send me the link?
They're comfortable. Yeah, look at this right
Wait,
here.
did you make that, or is it just by Etsy?
What's that?
Did you make that, or is it just by Etsy?
I designed it. Yeah. So all the stuff
send me that link.
Bookstore, I designed it. So it's just another outlet for me to be creative and do what I enjoy.
I gotta grab that. That coffee, please. Yes.
Yeah, that's
absolutely. All right, sis. I know you gotta go.
I'm gone. All right. Thank you guys.
No problem. Thank you.
See
All right. So before we hop into this other video, does anybody else want to comment on that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like manifesting your life and things like that, or whether it's financially, materialistically, goals, dreams, business ideas. Anybody got anything? I know like Dre, he has his stuff, he has his book, he has music. Ronnie, aka Lance, he has music that he's doing. Chris, he is one of the leaders. I'm not sure he's one of the leaders for a thing called Sword Warriors, which is at Greater Deliverance Church of God in Christ. Let me see. Alana has a book, and she's a licensed therapist. Did I say that right? Did I say a licensed therapist, right? Let me know if I'm tripping, because I keep saying licensed therapist, but I don't.
It's because I keep typing it. Yeah,
it's Dre's fault. I'm gonna blame Dre. But
licensed in the summer. I just know she's gonna manifest it. I just be speaking into it. I know it's gonna happen. That's why I call her that now.
Oh, she said licensed in the summer.
Yeah.
Oh, dope. No, that's what's up. Yo, that's dope. Yeah. But anybody else before I get into, because I do got another video that I'm gonna get into. Your boy Lance is here, so I'm definitely gonna get into that Burning Plastic episode from last year.
Oh, okay.
Anybody? No? Yeah.
I'll just say this. I think I just want to piggyback a little bit off of Aurelia, that, you know what I'm saying, sometimes that fear and that uncomfortability stops you from manifesting. I found myself many a times creating something and falling in love with it, and then when it's time to put it out, I'm like, ooh, it ain't ready yet. Ooh, I need this first. Ooh, I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you think of everything that you can to stop yourself from doing. Like I don't think it's wrong to be strategic about what you put out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But to just put it on hold because you don't have something or because you feel like it ain't ready yet, and then
you're scared.
You know what I'm saying? Any musician probably knows this. Chris, I'm pretty sure he does this too, right? I'm pretty sure it's probably a bunch of beats on your computer that ain't out. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of unfinished songs.
Oh yeah, he got a bunch of beats.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff that you create and you fall in love with, but then it don't come out because you start doubting yourself and you start thinking something, right?
Yeah.
And you be in love with it, but that fear of that uncomfortability, man, it's a big part. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like presenting a baby to public. You know what I'm saying? It's like you birthed something, you've nourished it, and now you got to give it away, and it's hard to do that. You know what I mean? So I get it. But yeah, we got to break through that. I'm slow with
Can I say something real quick before I move on?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So I can relate to that. It's not music or anything, but people know I praise dance, and I did a dance at my grandfather's funeral that I look back and it blesses me. And my husband, my mom, my sister was like, put this dance on like social media. But when I look, I just had a baby 5 weeks before I did that dance. My stomach in that video is like flabby. It's just ugh. And I refuse to put it out there because when I look at it, even though it blesses me, I literally get chills just watching it. Because that dance, we were on the way up to my grandfather's funeral. I was like half crying and half like trying to rehearse the dance in the car. And when I got up there, everything I rehearsed was not what I did. I just got up there, let God use me. And like everybody who sees it is blessed and all that stuff. And I refuse to put it out there because how my body looks in the video. And it's like, it's a form of like, I know y'all was talking about like self-sabotage, like, you know, and but it's still, even with me saying that now, I still not gonna put it out there, and I don't know, like, because I don't know, like, and my mom was like, you just had a baby, like everybody know you just had a baby 5 weeks, and then you're dancing, not even 6 weeks postpartum, and you're dancing. So they're not gonna look at you as like, oh, she looks fat, like she just had a baby, and like, you know, she's dancing and blessing people. But it's just, I just can't. I can't.
That's actually a great narrative to post a video with. To say like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody
I
just
did.
had a baby.
You know what's funny? I did. I put it on Facebook for like 5 minutes. I said like, you know, I just had my baby 5 weeks ago, and I snatched it down. I rewatched it, and I was like, my stomach not looking right. Yeah. I can see the jiggle from like the C-section, like, and I took it down.
Can I chime in?
Yeah.
You know, you need to put it back up, because the whole time when I saw that video, I was crying. I wasn't looking at how you look. That's not what people looking at. People looking at the Christ in you and what you doing, and it's blessing them. So you don't want to hinder that blessing for someone, because that's people are not looking at. Because I wasn't even thinking about, oh, she just had a baby. You know, if I did, but I'm not looking at your body. I'm looking at, and I'm listening to the words, to what you're dancing to, and how you really put your whole self into it. So people are not looking at that. You may have some, but for the most part, that's something you need to put online. Like your mom said, you need to put it online.
Yeah.
I hope that encouraged you.
I agree. I never seen
Wait, babe, you're not. So I'm in the very next room. I can hear her talking, but babe, your mic is still muted. There you go.
No, it encouraged me a lot. I think it's just like the insecurities of like after how your body looked before you had kids, and then Eden told me up with the 2 boys.
And she's
I
still
was like,
fine.
afterwards, after I had my 2 boys, I lost weight after I had kids, after I had them, and I was still glowing. But with Eden, she put that weight on me and stomach was not together. And I think it's just insecurities of like just me looking at a video and not liking what I see because of how I used to look. But I'm gonna put it back up there. I did put it on YouTube only because I don't like. I was on YouTube and I seen a video that I posted of me dancing and I just put it on there and forgot about it. And when I went to go look at it, my sister sent me an old video of my son that I posted on YouTube, and I was like, oh, let me go watch it. And that other dance was on there and it had like over 200 views, and I'm like, oh, I didn't think anybody saw it. So I put the other one on there because I knew like, okay, nobody I know follows me on YouTube, but I'm gonna put it back on social media. Just pray for me.
So there was a comment. There was a comment from Alana. She chimed in, piggybacking off of my mom. She said, amen. Now you see what God was doing versus what your flesh was thinking. Right. I totally understand that feeling, but God always intends for bigger. Look at that. And then she said, but I understand the perception because I had my son 6 years ago, and I'm like, why has this gut not ghosted me yet? So you got people that, you know what I'm saying, they understand, you know what I'm saying, from your perspective. But at the same time, it's like,
and I forgot my spank. It was just
but at the same time, it's like, yo, like even like what my mom said, like she got into the video and she just crying, like, you know what I mean, like just like feeling that anointing and stuff come through the screen and everything, like, so you know what I mean, like that's a blessing that, you know what I'm saying, you want to make sure you share and that people know about as well. So you know what I'm saying, like even share the YouTube link, you know what I mean, like just share that thing, like, and then don't even look back, just drop it and then walk away. Don't even look up at it. Just, you know what I'm saying?
I did drop it and walk away, and I came back and picked it back up.
Hey, I like that because a lot of us do that. So
no, but I'm gonna post it. I am.
Praise God. That's what's up.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. Right.
But now everybody gonna be looking at my stomach now.
Nah, you can't think about that. You just gotta be like, all right.
No,
listen, only the immature people are going to be like, oh, why that? If they notice it. But you're gonna have a lot more mature people that see that and say, yo, this was amazing, this was a blessing. They'll look for more from you. You know what I'm saying? They'll look for more blessings through that can come through you because of that alone. So you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't hold on to that, because at the same time too, it's a blessing for you at the same time. Like everything that we do, all of our gifts, all of our abilities and talents and stuff, those things, they are also there to bless us as well. Like it's not just for everybody else, it's for us too.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you're holding out on your own blessing as well.
And I think even from the perspective of I'm not a woman, you know what I'm saying, but I talk to my wife a lot about this.
Oh, shoot, I didn't know. I already was on. That's what's up.
Is she hopped on?
Yeah, welcome, sis. What's going on?
Okay. My wife is on. So even from the perspective of that, she can back me up what I'm about to say. Is that I think sometimes like there's a lot of gifted women who don't express their gifts because of their body types.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because what we need is to see more variety of body types. You know what I'm saying? Because that decreases the insecurity in other women.
Right.
So
that's good, bro. That's good.
That might be the same thing. Like you putting that out and then somebody saying like, oh yeah, I can have a baby and go out here and praise dance. You know what I'm saying? She don't care. She with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I think that also like helps all of us. Josh, what's up, man?
Yo, what's good, bro? Finally woke up all the way, huh? Them finally woke up all the way.
Yeah,
I get that. I just think like I wasn't always like I thought before. I guess like if I was always like gutlicious, I think it would be different. But it's like to see your body change in such a drastic way after having kids is just something that you have to like get used to. Because like even when I had my sons, I lost weight, but I had like my C-section the gut is just like, but it's just something I just have to continue to pray about and just work on that. But I'm gonna put it back out there though. I am. So y'all can see it today.
So we had our brother / cousin, because Dre and Elance are cousins. Hey man, I still remember that. My cousin DeAndre said, "Oh, and they got brothers. So they brothers and
his mom.
Yeah, like they literally." So I just want to add this in there. I met Dre back in 2011 one time, and then we connected like for sure, like permanently in 2012. I met Ronnie. Was it like a year later? I think it was like a year later, 2013, right? Because that was the first time I think that was the one of the because I met Ronnie Atherton. I met him at Atherton. He was in the loft with Fierce in there, and y'all was working on something.
Oh, maybe so. I don't know. I thought I met you at the Pink House in South Central. Did you?
Nah, man, he did it.
We had a session. I think Retro came over too. I remember that. I remember the session over the house. You had a fro.
You talking about? Oh, my bad.
I thought you had a fro. You had a fro with the glasses.
No, we met at Atherton, bro, because you was there, and literally from that night forward, he was like literally that same night, he was like, we family, like you family. You know what I'm saying? So we've been family since 2012, 2013. And so I just got to say, I appreciate both of y'all, you know what I'm saying, publicly. Like I tell y'all all the time, but publicly I gotta keep saying it. You know what I mean? Like without y'all, I don't know how far I would come in, because this like part of the reason, outside of my wife and Dre and God, part of the reason why this podcast still continues and why I still do everything that I do is because Ronnie was like, yo, man, like I listening to this was like early on when we were still in the car, I think. And Ronnie was like, yo, man, like that's your bread and butter right there. You know what I mean? And Ronnie's been with me just as long as Dre, basically, when it came to me trying to do music and do other things. Like, so he's seen my process. He's seen me grow and mature to where I am today. And you know what I'm saying? So I just gotta say thank you, brother. We got an episode called Burning Plastic with Elance. And this is actually the title is from also his, look at Chris. Hey, that's Algorithm C from Instagram. Ronnie.
Oh,
he ain't get it. He ain't catch it. He just likes it.
He knows that.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know if you knew his face or nothing like that. I didn't know. You excuse me.
I'm like, who's Ronnie? I forgot that's my name too. Elance my name too.
He saw you.
Ronnie Elance Craig Jr. If you want to know my whole name. But, I was like, I got a funny story real quick. I think the first time I met Chris in person.
Oh, was at the store.
Was at Ralph's. Yeah. he was like, you from HB? And I was like, I felt famous. I was like, oh yeah, man, you know me. You seen me before?
Hey, I remember
it was crazy.
I remember hearing that story. I was like, oh, that's what's up. That's dope. I heard it from Chris first. Then I talked to Dre. He told me, I was like, yeah, he told me about that. So that was
I know Chris, man.
It's a small world. It's a small world.
For a long time.
Yeah, it's a super small world, man.
Man, I've been supporting y'all way before the podcast, bro.
Man, way before, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he been So I still owe him a couple of tracks he sent me. So yeah, I ain't forgot.
You slacking. All right,
hey man, I know.
Nah,
take your time, man.
But trust me, you'll get them slappers.
Ain't no rush.
So I don't know which clip is saying what. I've been playing random clips all morning. So whatever you said in one of these clips is whatever you said in one of these clips. But I know something that was approvable, so I ain't tripping. Here we go.
It smells like burning plastic. Chemicals in my lungs, it's so drastic. Didn't know it was blended within my fabric. Electricity laying on top of my mattress. I flipped the top, still a shot.
Also too, I have sacrificed some jobs too. Some good jobs, good paying jobs.
You sacrificed jobs for your freedom? Like, what you mean you quit some?
Or I didn't accept some.
Yeah.
That I was offered. Yeah, only because I know what I need to get to a certain spot. And time is a big thing. And so if I'm locked down to a certain amount of time, because first of all, I produce and I engineer, I record people, and I create things, and I help people with content. And so I need good time when it comes to as far as of the day, like what time of the day it is. And so if I'm like, if I have my nights or my evenings and then my afternoons, then I'm good. But my evenings and nights is all toe up, and I just have like early mornings. It's hard for me to work with other people because usually other people, have afternoons and evenings, that when they're free to do things. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't like to be bound by stuff like that. I mean, and because I just know where it can take me, pretty much.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
So, that's an interesting timing of the clip right there, because for those that don't know, Dre has an online ministry. Well, a ministry, excuse me. Dre has a ministry called RTC, which stands for Revolutionize the Culture. So on Wednesday night, 7 p.m., you can lock in with us on Instagram. There we do a Bible study called Life Training Class, and we're actually in a series right now where we're teaching on, or part of what we're teaching on is sacrifices. So that's an interesting time frame to be bringing up that clip right now. But let me ask this. Sacrifices is something essentially not essentially. Sacrifices is basically, in a nutshell, it's like the action of it is you have to give up something for another thing, right? So, anybody can chime in, what sacrifice, have you felt like you needed to make? Well, first of all, let me ask this. Elance, since that's your real name.
All of it is my name.
So how did you feel with that episode, bro? Like, what I'm saying? Like, what was that episode like for you? And, how did you feel? Because you even got a little transparent on there too, what I'm saying, with what was kind of going on in your life at that time. So, how did you feel, going out from that episode, after sharing your life?
I mean, it was like burning plastic, you feel me? Burning letting people see the real me, or just, everything like a facade, you feel me? Like burning the facade and just being real because of a lot of things I've masked, for so long, as, work or, relationships or just friendships or just family or different things, I feel like battling those things. And I think what kind of like what Jasmine was saying too, just not holding on to things because it can be a blessing too. And just being open and being free with certain things, it can bless people. And I'm all about endure, express, and power. And that's my brand, my motto. And comes from 2 Corinthians, and pretty much like if we get comfort directly straight from God, and then like but other people don't, and they go through the same thing we go through, like we need to express ourselves and express what we go through so they could, we can empower other people that's going through the same thing. And so pretty much just me just opening up with stuff I go through, it felt good because I felt like, I'm doing something good for people that don't want to talk about it. Like I think in the past year when I opened up a lot of stuff to certain people about just a lot of different things I was going through, like there's people who's going through stuff I didn't know. There's like, hey, I'm going through that too. It's the same exact thing. I'm like, really? It's like, whoa. And then so we built this relationship, and just like helping each other out. It's just crazy. So just, there's people that judge, there's certain things, that I wouldn't say to just everyone, like there's certain people you can, communicate or how you say things. Because, there's a lot of judgmental people out there, which, it shouldn't be. but, like it's all love. And I just, it felt good, man, be on the show and just to express, just different things I was going through at the time and just, writing rocking with the music and stuff.
No, that's dope. Before we move forward, let me just plug, what I'm saying? Burning Plastic is a dope track. So anybody that likes, good vibes music, what I'm saying? Like go check that out. That is one of his best singles like ever. Like I still like, what I'm saying? Like, yo, that track is dope.
Hey, Chris will second that though. Chris
oh yeah,
been saying for years. He's been saying for years, Prego is the best song that.
Yeah, you still feel like Prego's number one?
Every time I were to put that song out, he was like, all right, man, it probably ain't gonna be better than Prego, but I'll listen to it. I'll see.
Hey, Prego was hot, bro. Like
Prego was good.
Prego.
I actually got influenced by Kim, the singer, the Share My Life, like I got influenced by him making that song. Like
really, I didn't know.
Prego.
Yeah, man.
Prego is definitely one of the dopest.
That's why Prego is lit, because Kim baldhead. You gotta get inspired by the baldhead. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it.
Hey, Dre's wife Aubrey Harlan is in the building.
Aubrey.
Yo, that's I'm gonna just say this again while she's actually on so she can actually hear it. I shouted you and my wife out earlier. Thank you for letting Dre, do his thing and be on the podcast and because basically you got to share your husband with the world. And so we I appreciate that because I get to co-host it with him, you know what I mean? So appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you. So we got about 15 minutes left. So we have a game that we used to play and we haven't played it in quite some time because we ain't had no guest on. So
we on YouTube right now too.
Yeah, and we on YouTube. YouTube. But what I'm saying, for those that are in the Zoom link in the Zoom building, who wants to play Quick Lightning?
I'll play.
Man, last time I was trying to play. No, actually, you already played. Let me show y'all.
What is the game? What do you do?
Hold on real quick. I'm about to show y'all right now. I'm about to we gonna do something like that next week though. But for this one, we're gonna let me show y'all what that looks like really quickly. Here we go right here. All right, so we got hold on. Wait a minute. What happened? Oh, it's gonna be, let's see. No. Y'all excuse me. Let me see, is it in here with man.
Hey, just tell us the rules of the game.
All right, so look, so here it is. It's basically a game of this or that. I wanted to show it so people on YouTube and everybody can see it too, to see what to actually see it live. But the one that I got with Dre, man, it's like super slow. It's not supposed to be that slow. But anyways, it's a game of this or that, and I'm gonna ask you, something like fries or pizza, and you just gotta. First one that come to mind, that's what you say.
I'll play.
Okay, my wife's gonna play. Anybody else want to play? I'm trying to do it with people that haven't done it.
Let's do it.
So my wife is one.
Let's go.
Did we do it with my dad? Did we do it with my dad, or we did it at?
Nope. Let's do it.
I don't think so.
Oh, my dad didn't do it. Wait a minute, my dad didn't do it. Oh shoot.
Nope.
Okay. All right. So we got two. Josh, you down? Oh, I didn't hear you. Your sound is low. Get your mic together. Get your mic together. All right. So what we're gonna
I
do
see
is
Alana's on, Albany's on. Anyone?
everybody's
of y'all
on.
Yeah.
Everybody's on. All
Get
right.
on Albany. Get on Albany. She's good at this stuff.
I said let's go.
Oh yeah.
Oh shoot.
I said let's go like 5 times.
Oh, it's like that.
Let's
Okay.
go.
I would
So
choose
look.
Albany. I would choose Albany for a family feud partner.
Oh yeah, I would.
Oh yeah, absolutely, hands down.
For real.
All right. So
You win
this is
on
what-
you win on I'm on your team. Just know that.
DeAndre rubbing off on her. DeAndre rubbing off on her.
I know no
All
one
right.
asked, but
So
I'm walking my client's dog. That's why I'm walking.
okay. So for the sake of like, because Irony, she's actually at work right now. So I'm gonna do her. I'm gonna run with Irony first, and then you know what I'm saying we'll jump in the rest of that order or whatever. So it'll be Irony, then I'll jump to my wife. Then you know what I'm saying we'll go on and on from there. Sorry, Irony, you ready?
Let's go.
All right. Okay, here we go. All right. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
The Beatles or the Rolling Stones?
Beatles.
Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
Tacos or burritos?
Tacos.
Sprite or fruit punch?
Sprite.
Barbecue chicken or fried chicken?
Fried chicken.
What? Really?
I know.
Punk rock or classic rock?
Say again.
Punk rock or classic rock?
Punk rock.
Avengers or Justice League?
Avengers.
Ooh, good. Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole?
Ooh, Kendrick.
Last one. That was interesting. Meet the Fockers or Grown Ups?
Meet the Fockers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I went to
said it.
baby. I went to.
Oh,
I
that
said
was
it.
interesting.
I said it. I said it.
That was good. That was good. That was good. All right. Cool. Thank you.
What do I win?
Well,
didn't win yet.
So it's a winning game. Like how does this work?
no, it's just a fun
So I
game.
get my
On your
prize after
face
this
on
is over?
YouTube.
Yeah, your
What?
face is on YouTube right now.
Oh, it is. How YouTube? Anyway, no, there has to be an award.
Well, not right now.
It's a
No, I
$10
do got some. I do got a little something for y'all, but I'll let y'all know in just a minute. Let me get through the rest of these real quick. All right, so who's next? My wife is
Good
next.
job,
My
though.
dad is next. Chris is next.
I'll
Josh
go.
is next. My wife is next. All right, here we go, back. Here we go. I'm gonna ask you some of the same questions. Meet the Fockers or Grown Ups?
Meet the Fockers.
Interesting. Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
Rice or chow mein?
Rice.
Macaroni and cheese or chicken pasta?
What? Macaroni and cheese.
What
you mean, like Alfredo?
Nah, hold on. Yeah, Alfredo. That's what I'm talking about. That's
I don't eat Alfredo pasta.
Look, you interrupted. Sprite or fruit punch?
Fruit punch.
Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation.
Wine or beer?
Who?
Wine or beer?
Oh, wine.
Domino's or Pizza Hut or Little Caesars?
Pizza Hut.
College dropout or graduation album?
College dropout.
Ooh.
I don't know how I feel. Okay, yeah, I think.
Oh wait, she's seen them. Avengers or Justice League?
Justice League.
Oh, this is interesting.
What?
Let me see. Oh, I'm gonna. You probably. I don't know what you're gonna say with this one, but punk rock or classic rock?
Neither.
Oh. And then Lay's chips or Ruffles?
Lay's.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna ask you this one more question. Lecrae, KB, or Andy Mineo?
KB.
Oh,
Good choice. Good choice.
good choice. Absolutely.
Good choice.
Absolutely.
Now,
All right, Dad, you ready?
Okay, wait a minute. Before you move on, I think you need to clarify a little bit when you said Justice League and Avengers. Are you talking about the movies, or are you just talking about in general? Like
just in general. Just in general.
Okay.
We ain't gotta get deep. We ain't gotta get deep. The game is to listen. The game is to avoid being in the deep end because we get in the deep end when we talk about the subjects that we talk about. So the game is to have a little bit of fun on the show. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because we might cause some arguments if we talk about specifically which Avengers you talk about and which Justice League you talk about. And you want to get into the timelines and you want to talk about the Flashpoint and all this other stuff. It's like, wait a minute, hold on.
So, we already know the Avengers is the best, so hands down.
I won't disagree with that. I will not disagree with that. I will not disagree with that.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
I will not disagree with that. But some other people on YouTube or Zoom might disagree with that. I'm just like, you know,
we can talk about it.
But I'm with you. I'm with you.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
But I tell you, the most iconic characters are in DC.
One of them.
Two of them.
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah, two of
one
them.
of them.
Wait, which one you talking about,
Two
Dad?
of
Which
them.
one you talking about?
Soup and Bats. They're the two of the most iconic characters in all
I
of
cannot
history.
disagree right with that.
He is not lying about that.
Wait, who?
The most iconic characters of all comic books, it probably is Batman and Superman.
Yeah,
they're most the most culture
definitely.
changing
that's it.
characters. That's true. That is
Most
true.
definitely.
That's
I
it,
will
'cause,
not. I will never disagree with that. Never.
I will
disagree
pick
with
Marvel over their movies or their even their
Any day.
timelines any day. But that's
All
true.
day.
Yeah.
Whoa! Hold up! We
Because
got
unless
hold on, we got a little
if you
bit
have
of
no
an issue
intention
with the
on
chat.
swimming in the ocean,
Hold on.
Aquaman
Because
is
didn't Batman even have a show like?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got a little bit of an issue in the
TV show,
chat.
like, even before he was.
Hold up.
cartoon. I think
Hold up. We
Batman-
got a little bit of an issue in the chat. I'm not gonna say no names. Y'all can look if y'all want to. But somebody said Spider-Man.
Oh,
I'm
right.
not saying no names, but Chris know who I'm talking about.
Oh, Chris.
What? What?
Spider-Man's a beast.
Wait, what did he say about Spider-Man?
What you trying
And
to say
he's the
about
best,
Spider-Man?
I guess.
I mean, you gotta put him up there with Batman and Superman.
I appreciate being
That's
on
what
here.
Ronnie said. That's
Chat.
what Ronnie said. That's what Ronnie said.
See y'all.
I ain't gonna argue because Spider-Man was my
You know
favorite
what?
superhero.
People
Oh,
love
it's one.
Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man, The Adventures of Spider-Man. There's so many
So wait,
Spider-Man.
are you wait when you say you gotta put him up there? When you say you gotta
All right,
put him
I'm
up
gonna leave
there,
the chat, you guys. I'll see you later.
have
All
fun.
right.
Enjoy your day, sis.
All right,
Bye.
Before we
Enjoy
continue
the-
this quick lightning game
But yeah,
series,
Spider-Man.
I gotta ask this: when y'all say Spider-Man and you gotta put them up there with Superman and Batman, what do y'all mean by that? Maybe I misunderstood. So, you know,
Like most
Popularity.
influential.
Okay, so
I like
popularity.
the Justice
All right, well, I
League
can get
movie
with that.
better
I
than
can
the
get-
Avengers to me.
Wait, you said what, babe?
I like the Justice League movie better.
Okay.
Which one? The new one?
But he's saying, but y'all are saying basically when it comes to popularity and influence, Spider-Man is top 3.
Yeah.
All right, I can rock with that. I can rock with that. I thought y'all was trying to say, you know, he just better than other people as you know, as a character. I saw. I was
He's
about to
my
say, wait a
favorite.
minute, you can't.
You can make that argument like 10 years ago.
You can.
But
He's my
can
favorite.
make
He
it
got
now.
the best jokes. Nobody.
No, we ain't talking about jokes. We talking about if you get him in a fight, who gonna win?
Okay, wait.
Better than DC.
Wait.
But
I don't think he's a top 5 player team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a top 5 player on the team.
What?
I would overall
He's the
X-Men
best team.
and no. Whoa. If you're talking about between Avengers and Marvel
talking
and
about
Justice
Spider-Man.
League, and you talking about top 5 people that you're gonna put on your team, you gonna put Spider-Man as over so many others in the top
Yeah.
5? Your starting
who's
5.
Your top 5? Who's your top 5?
I would put Wolverine over Spider-Man. I would pick. Are we talking about just Marvel? Or are we talking about both Marvel
You
and
said top 5.
No, I'm saying, are we talking about Marvel alone, or are we talking about Marvel and DC?
Wolverine's Marvel.
I thought Spider-Man was. I thought
He's
we
Marvel.
said Spider-Man
He's
top
Marvel.
5 either or.
Yeah,
So
overall.
if we talking about
overall.
either or, I'm not putting them over Wolverine, Superman, Batman, Thor, and I'm not putting them over Hulk.
I would put Spider-Man over Hulk any day. Any day.
Hulk is my favorite. Hulk is my favorite.
I like Hulk.
I can't.
Why would
But
you
I put
put
Spider-Man
Spider-Man over Hulk?
Hulk is my favorite.
So if Spider-Man and Hulk got into a fight, who would win?
Spider-Man got super strength. He got weak.
But he would win?
He do.
No, I didn't say that he don't, but I'm saying you're gonna say that he's gonna win.
Spider-Man could shoot a web up to a helicopter and pull it down and smack Hulk in the face with it. Anytime. He can do that at any time. What? Hulk would never make it to Spider-Man's presence. He wouldn't. What are you talking about? Spider-Man wrap that dude up.
What are you talking?
He wouldn't even make it to the fight. He wouldn't get close.
If
Put
you
web
want
in
to
the
say,
eyeball.
if you want to,
I will say, in logic also, Hulk can be a loose cannon.
Yeah, that too.
If you got a straight up strategic plan to take out somebody, he could easily mess it up. So putting Spider-Man on your team for that reason, I think is a great idea.
Spider-Man has a Spidey sense.
I'm not saying he's not a good player.
And he has Spidey sense. The other ability that we can't overlook, he got Spidey senses, bro. He can feel things before they happen.
So
that's an amazing asset.
It is. It is. Absolutely, it is.
And jokes. Don't forget the jokes. Y'all don't leave that out.
So you would put Spider-Man over Dark Phoenix or Phoenix?
No. I think I
exactly. So he's not top
Phoenix.
5. He's not top
over
5,
Phoenix.
bro. Like Spider-Man is not top 5.
I wouldn't put Phoenix.
There's so many others that you could put over Spider-Man in your top 5 and still have a winning team, like a very strong, solid winning team. I'm not putting Spider-Man in my top 5.
Some people
maybe as a bench woman on the top in top 10.
Bench woman.
I would.
Wait, let's get back to the game. Let's get back to the game.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get back to the game.
Y'all open up the door for this. Y'all open up the door for this.
Move on.
Y'all talking crazy. Spider-Man in your top 5 over Dark Phoenix? Crazy.
Dark Phoenix.
Who next? Who next?
That's the person.
I forgot who I was talking to. I forgot Dre is just on the other side like that. My bad. Who's next? Who's next? Josh, you next? Dad, you next?
I like
Lana.
mine, man. I like the mind, man. I like somebody who can think next.
All right. Here we go. Oh man, y'all forgive me, man. I forgot. Whew. Dang, I don't even want to ask the Avengers or Justice League question no more, but Avengers or Justice League?
Justice League.
Crash Bandicoot or Donkey Kong?
Oh.
Come on.
Dang.
Come on. Nope. It's quick. Quick lightning. Let's go.
Like Crash Bandicoot.
Crash.
I never played the game good.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong? Barbecue chicken or fried chicken?
Barbecue chicken.
Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis?
Ooh.
Come on.
I thought that was gonna be easy.
Hey, come on. You said what?
Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo. Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
Sega got some games.
Mortal Kombat.
Let me go back over here real quick. The Beatles or the Rolling Stones?
Beatles.
Punk rock or classic rock?
Classic.
Rice or chow mein?
Rice.
Mexican or Italian?
Mexican.
Ooh, interesting. New school rap or old school rap?
Old school. Big time.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
I'm about to throw in a real random one. Obi-Wan Kenobi or Yoda?
Yoda.
I had to ask.
Yoda.
Drumline or Stomp the Yard?
Stomp the Yard. I know I've seen it, and I think I'm gonna go with Drumline. I'm pretty sure I like that better than Stomp the Yard.
All right.
Okay.
All right, who's next? Dad, you next?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars. Never did like Star Trek.
Oh, little shots in there, huh? Okay. Walker Texas Ranger from the old days or Walker Texas Ranger now?
Old days, Walker.
Mexican or Italian?
Mexican.
Sprite or fruit punch? No, actually, Sprite or Coke?
Sprite.
let's see here. I'm gonna throw some little gospel music at you. Yolanda Adams or CeCe Winans?
CeCe.
Oh, I thought you might say Yolanda. Let's see here. You've heard, I know you've heard them teach. So Miles Monroe or Joel Osteen?
Oh, Miles Monroe, hands down.
That's my dad, y'all.
Joel Osteen.
That's my dad, y'all.
I ain't gonna go there.
Domino's or Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut.
No stuff press on that. Dad don't like stuff press.
Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation.
Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis?
Oh man, the best game I ever played was basketball. Was Sega Genesis 96.
I knew it was going there. So he gonna say Sega Genesis just because of that. Monopoly or Sorry?
Monopoly.
And then last one, Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
Street Fighter. Chun-Li.
Ooh, forgot about that. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna meet you real quick. Alana, come on, Alana.
All right.
Here we go. Wine or beer?
Wine.
Kool-Aid or lemonade?
Kool-Aid.
Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole?
Kendrick. I love them both though.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dang, I can't think of nobody to go against him, so I can't. All right, I'm not gonna use them. Oh, sorry. The Beatles or the Rolling Stones? I lost my spot.
The Rolling Stones.
Two. Oh wait, no, I actually that one already. Avengers or Justice League?
Justice League.
Meet the Fockers or Grown Ups?
Meet the Fockers.
Burritos or tacos?
Burritos.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Trek.
New school rap or old school rap?
Old school rap.
Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis?
Sega.
College dropout or graduation?
Definitely college dropout.
Oh, interesting. And Domino's or Pizza Hut?
Everybody been saying Pizza Hut, but I'm Domino's all the way.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay, that was a good one. Chris, you wanna all right, let's do it. I'm gonna just run down Elias's old list from last year. Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
Domino's or Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut.
Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
Mortal Kombat.
Pro Tools or Logic?
I've never used either, but I go with Logic.
Interesting. Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis?
Super Nintendo.
Kendrick or J. Cole?
Kendrick.
Hot wings or barbecue wings?
Barbecue.
New school R&B or old school R&B?
Old school for sure, man.
Oh. Yeah. Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation, because I have all of them.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Lay's chips or Ruffles?
Lay's, man. Lay's potato chips.
Lecrae, KB, or Andy Mineo?
It's tough, man. But I gotta go with Lecrae because they all look up to him.
Barbecue chicken or fried chicken?
Fried, man. There's nothing like fried.
Oh. College dropout or graduation?
College dropout, man.
I gotta throw this one in there. I gotta throw this rich in there. BC Kanye or AD Kanye?
Oh man, that's tough.
We talk about
man.
as an artist, not as a person. We talk about as an artist.
As an artist, man, BC.
And Crash Bandicoot or Donkey Kong?
Man, Crash. I don't know who said Donkey Kong.
My brother said it. All right. There we go.
What's that now?
That was awesome.
Wait, hold on. Unmute yourself, Chris.
Man, Crash, bro. Come on, man. I mean, Donkey Kong is classic, but I mean, come on, Crash.
Donkey Kong what got me with Donkey Kong was actually Donkey Kong 64. The beats, man. He played beats. Just the music was tight.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. See, my favorite was always Donkey Kong 2. Y'all know why, right?
Because of Diddy and
because of Diddy.
Yeah, Diddy.
Diddy was like, to me, Diddy was the better, I know Donkey Kong was the bigger, gorilla, but monkey, but Diddy, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I love Diddy too.
I feel like you can do so much more with Diddy.
Is that the one that had the brother and the sister?
Diddy? I don't know.
I think it's 2 or 3 that had the brother and the sister. You can pick.
My wife said nerds. My wife called us nerds. She always calls me a nerd every time when I do this. So I'm used to it. I get it like twice a week or something like that. Alana said Lecrae's old stuff goes so hard and it's so real.
Yeah, I picked Lecrae out of that bunch too. I would have picked Lecrae.
So look, so for everyone, I meant to do it earlier so I could actually have it for y'all already. But while I'm just about to just do it now. Just gonna do it right now. So for all those that know, we got merch. I got merch. We got merch. Got my Game Changer hoodie sweater. You know what I'm saying? We got Game Changer shirts. You know what I'm saying? Flip the Switch t-shirts. We got mugs. We got a little bit of everything. We got iPhone cases, Samsung cases, all that good stuff. So, that is not what in the world is they talking about? So what I wanted to do to show some appreciation is I wanted to give you all a discount code for showing up and you know what I'm saying, being part of this. And I'm literally making it as I talk, so that way I can just kind of give it to you guys. What in the world is going on? All right, here, let's try this again. Oh, there you go. All right, so I'm about to do it like right now. Tools and services. All right, so
notice everybody picked Tupac.
Yeah, I noticed that everybody that I asked, what they would pick from that. All right, so here we go. Just type in I'm about to just do it like this. So, discount. Let me do it like this. Should be able to do.
I was just surprised that Albany.
Here we go. So you guys will have until the 30th. So basically, for the rest of the month to do this.
Wait, you think there's such thing as too much sauce every day?
Let me do. Should be able to do that.
You don't eat sauce every day.
All right, so if you, I don't know, I don't have a way to copy and paste per se, but if you just type in the word birthday, you guys can get. Let me just type it in the in the chat. So go to my Teespring, and I will send the link right now to you guys so that you guys can actually, have it like available to you right now. Here we go. Yep. Copied. There we go. All right, so that's the link in the chat. You get $7 off any purchase. If now for those that are in the zone, if you hit me and you're like, yo, I'm spending like $50, I will make sure that I set up another code just for you, and you can get, more off from your overall purchase. All right. So because there's only so much that they'll let me do. It's the whole middleman thing. Because if it was up to me, there would be a lot bigger of a discount available to you guys. But like I said, if you hit me and you're like, yo, I got like, 35, $40, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm buying from you. I'll make another code, you know what I'm saying? So that you guys can get more off that purchase because you are buying so much from me. So the more you buy, the bigger I can actually go with that because you're spending, you know what I'm saying, all that money, which means I can actually do more. So like if you spend 100, you know what I'm saying, I can say, yo, I think I probably around about the most they'll let me do is like around like $40 or so, $30 to $40, something like that. But it, like I said, it's the whole middleman thing. But one day I will be able to actually, have full control over just saying, hey, you know what, today I'm just giving it out for free, right? But I can't do that right now. That's not the position I'm in. But like I said, if you guys, saying, hey, I want more off, I want to support more, however, whatever your mindset is in regards to that, maybe you just like all this different merch. We got enough on there for the kids, right? We bought some. We got 4 like they're toddlers. If you got toddlers, we got like 40 on there. I'm not sure what the biggest size off the matter of fact. Let me see what the biggest size is. But we got it, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to show some appreciation to all of you guys and say thank you for joining us today. We are going to be doing this for the rest.
Appreciate it.
We're going to be doing this for the rest of the month. It's going to be open to the public, open to our patrons. And then after that is there's going to be very limited content that's available to the public. To join the Zoom calls and stuff, you have to be a patron member. But if you're like, yo, I just want to wait until it comes out, that's cool. Let me say this real quick. I don't want to forsake or forget. Shout out to all of our patrons that have joined, especially recently. My mom was the very first patron that we got. So, shout out to my mom for being here since day one.
Shout out to you, Miss Robeson.
My mom is so amazing for that. Even when we weren't posting, or when I wasn't posting nothing for I didn't post nothing for about 5 months or so. She was still just, paying. And I appreciate that, mom, because that, I'm saying, sometimes that $10 tier came through a little bit for your boy. So Mama, I appreciate you so much. Chris was here since day one of the podcast, even though he wasn't a patron at the time, but he literally was watching every episode. I don't think there's any episode that he hasn't watched now. You know what I'm saying? He's been here. We were putting it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Eventually we got it to Spotify. We were at one point in time, we had it on SoundCloud. He was on there, we was putting it on YouTube. He was getting on there. I think pretty much everywhere we put it, I think except maybe Apple Podcasts, he's been there. So he's been with us, supporting, sharing, liking our stuff on Instagram, sharing on Instagram. He's been there supporting since day one. And now he is literally a patron member of ours as well. So, Flip the Switch is doing well. Alana, she came on the Flip the Switch podcast this year after we came back. I think either the second or third episode in. And you know what I'm saying? After I finally dropped that episode, I apologize for the delay in that. You know what I'm saying? She hopped into the Patreon, you know what I'm saying? She joined us. And so I appreciate that. We also have it's those three. Who am I missing? Oh, and then my cousin Deshaun. He's not here right now. He'll probably hop in next week if he can and things like that. I think he works on the weekend, but I gotta say shout out to my cousin Deshaun. That's my brother right there. He's been rocking with us since he heard about everything, and he hasn't stopped, supporting yet. So, I gotta say again, shout out to my amazing wife for just holding me down. You know what I'm saying? Standing there with the kids. She could be like, look, I know you're doing your podcast, but you got to come back in here because they tripping. You know what I'm saying? She don't do that. You know what I mean? She lets me run, and we run for about 2 hours all together with the behind the scenes stuff and the podcast itself. And she don't complain to me about it. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate you, honey. I love you. Shout out to my dad. He came on last year in the Fatherhood series, and he really talked some stuff, some good gems, some good everything. Chris, matter of fact, he commented on one of the posts, I think it was, or something. He was like, Papa Robertson is speaking gems or something like that. And then I see you, honey. I appreciate that. I love you too. But my dad, he's been supportive, very supportive, even before I started the podcast. When I was really heavily focused on music, he was like, I would tell him some of the ideas that I was working on. He'd be like, let me know when you record it. I want to listen to it. And so I might have something for you soon enough, Dad, that other than the No Exit and the Eagles and Kings, I'm gonna have something else for you that I'm working on with Elance and Dre. My brother, Joshua, he has, been rocking with your boy since childhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's ever been a day one, where you get to fuss and fight and still love one another, you still get to hang out, literally, like when we got to like our adult years and even like our the last part of our teen years and stuff like that, like we would, like, I could literally like hurt his feelings or whatever, or we would kind of get into an argument. Then he'll turn around. If I like needed something, he got me. Like no questions asked or whatever. Just if he got it, I got it. And you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And so, I appreciate my brother so much for just, hopping in. Like he's been supportive, like real heavy lately with everything. And I appreciate, man, like the level of support that I get from my brother. I gotta go back, you know what I'm saying? And just dive into it again. Elance, bro, you've been rocking, you know what I'm saying? Like you talking to me and trying to help me find my way in my lane, you know what I mean? Like just you, just showing that support and that love, willing to come on the podcast, making surprise appearances, you know what I'm saying? Like one of my favorite episodes literally now is the first surprise appearance you made from this year on the podcast, because I did the intro a little differently, and it gets into that part where I bring up the picture of us, me and Dre, and it says, I think it's all three of us in the picture, and it has like the whole sound effect and everything going, and my voice is going like, Elance is in the building, and I love that, bro. Like that's literally my favorite intro to the Flip the Switch podcast, bro. Like I appreciate you, man. Like you pull up, you're not, you willing to make surprise entrances, or not even surprises. Sometimes it's just like you already there, and you're like, yo, like I'm like, yo, just hop in, man. Just come on. You're like, oh, okay, cool. Because you don't be planning. You're like, oh, well, y'all doing your podcast, cool. And I'm like, nah, come through. So I appreciate you for that. You again, just very supportive, very creative, very supportive, and I love you, man. And by the time man, so Dre, we be having a lot of talks behind the scenes, on the scene, in between the scenes, and right. You've been rocking every which way you can. You've been sharing the content. I'm not able to pay, and this dude is like, yo, you can't pay me right now. Don't worry about that. Let's just do it. And I'm like, man, no, we all gotta eat. He like, but bro, you can't pay, and that's fine. Like, let's just rock. And for somebody to have that type of genuine love and support for me, you know what I'm saying, it's hard to find. For people in general to really find that type of support and that aspect of having a business relationship that's that goes beyond just you just having a good friendship, a good brotherhood, loving, that's difficult, because some people are like, no, like I understand that, this is what we have, but business is still business. And what I'm saying, he hasn't done that yet. We literally just trade services. So I appreciate you, man. You coming through, rocking with me on the podcast, Switch the Manifest podcast. I
react to that.
We got a new podcast called.
We're on a podcast.
Yeah, we got a new podcast called React to That. I'm probably gonna just use some of the stuff from today just to kind of as a way to support to promote that. We didn't record it today just because he had a previous engagement with Alana on Instagram Live, and then we just didn't have the time to be doing it like that today. But we will record another episode soon. I will drop the episode that we did record last week quickly, as soon as I can. And then you know, again, we're having fun. We're having a lot of fun. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that's watching on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, or if you were just watching by replay, I appreciate you just for tuning in with us, having some fun. We will be back. We will be back next week. We will have some more fun. We are still celebrating. We are celebrating all month long.
Alana just said happy birthday, Flip the Switch. Thank
you. Thank you. We appreciate that. My brother told us happy birthday on YouTube. Bro, I appreciate the happy birthday wishes. We are 1 year old. You know, this is produced by the Flip the Switch Productions. And up under that umbrella is the Switch the Manifest podcast, Flip the Switch podcast, and now a third podcast react to that podcast show. We're about to have a lot of fun. I'm telling you, it's only going up from here. It's only going up from here. It's 12 o'clock. I know all y'all got something to do. Appreciate it, Chris. Let me just say this real quick. This is Dad, I see you. This is Chris, I see you. Salute to Flip the Switch podcast and all the supporters. Continue to keep dropping the awesome work, y'all. Thank you, bro. Definitely appreciate that. And last but not least, it's WrestleMania weekend. For those that know me, y'all know I am a WrestleMania head. But for those that don't know, when I talk about my wife is a true supporter, listen, she is an attitude era head, like Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H, Shawn Michaels.
That's my favorite.
Like I'm going crazy right now. Like
Jasmine, yes. That's the best era. It's the best.
It is the best. It is the best. My most favorite WrestleMania. Ooh, that's hard. That's hard because I'm just gonna say that my favorite WrestleMania match. I don't know how to pick a favorite WrestleMania. I would have to actually go back through all of them and do that. But my favorite WrestleMania match is WrestleMania 25, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. That match was lit. That match was lit. I don't care what nobody say. I know, you know, for all the old heads, they talk about Macho Man and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat had one of the best matches of all time in WrestleMania at WrestleMania 3. But listen, Undertaker and Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25, you're not getting no better than that. I don't care what nobody says. There's no better WrestleMania match than that. Stone Cold is my wife's secret husband that I know and appreciate very much. You'll never catch me dissing Stone Cold ever. Plus, he supports Black people to the fullest. When we, you know,
come through and break them beer cans.
He can come through. Let's, you know what I'm saying? I don't drink beer. I don't drink beer, but I might drink beer. You know, one time with Stone Cold. Stone Cold. How do you not? But you know what I'm saying? But on the real, man, like, listen. Even my wife said it. Like, we had a debate at first. She was like, "Oh, you know, the Hell in a Cell match with Triple H, Undertaker, and Shawn Michaels being the ref was the best match." I'm like, "Nah, babe. Listen, you gotta look." So we watched all 4 matches. She turned around. I was like, "Right." It's like, "Yeah, I know." Because listen, no offense to Triple H, but Shawn Michaels is just the better performer, and his stories with Undertaker are much better to me. I would say the only storylines between Triple H and Undertaker that come close to being just as good is when Undertaker was the American badass, and you had Triple H and they was going at it, and Triple H was the babyface, Undertaker was the heel. That was the only time that I would really say that their storyline could really meet up with Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. But Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, man, like that chemistry is crazy. It's unmatched. So you know, I don't think you're gonna really get any better as far as, you know, between the 3 of them, you know, who had the better storyline, the better matches. You're gonna have to get one of the wrestlers on the show. Listen. I would love, first and foremost, let me say this. I would love to have Bianca Belair, Montez Ford, and I'm gonna just say the Street Profits because right now I'm having them on. And Dawkins. I would love to have them 3 on the show. Like, them 3 right there is amazing. I definitely have others that I would love to have. My wife said she don't like John Cena. She used to watch Total Divas, so that's why she don't like him. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you know, whatever. Yep. But
Mick Foley.
But Mick Foley is another one that, like, that dude is the hardcore legend.
The Rock'em Sock'em Connection.
Hey, that was crazy. I was like, how are you gonna work this? What? But this was dope. Like, I was into it because they set the they were the standard. They are the template for other teams that come after them that are like that now, where they try to take two different people that are so vastly different but can still work together and have good chemistry on TV. You got other teams that have made that happen, but it was because of the Rock and Sock connection that you can have that now. So you know what I'm saying? They really did some stuff.
Booker T seeing Mick Foley with a bloody face and a sock in your mouth at the same time.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. With you talking about with the white shirt? Talking about with the white shirt and the brown pants? Yeah, that's my Mick Foley right there, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But Booker T is great, man. That dude is very humble. I would love to have, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these legends and upcoming wrestlers on the show. If y'all know a way to reach them, you know what I'm saying, by all means, hit me. I'm trying to get even people like Kev on stage on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he's not a wrestler. I know we're talking about wrestling, but you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get like somebody like Kev on stage on here and his wife Melissa, like, you know what I mean? So but listen, let me say this. Whether you're a patron or not, but especially to all the patrons, if you have any body that you would love, all right, Alana, we'll see you later. We're about to get off too. If you guys have any body that you would love to see as a guest, hit us, let us know. And then, you know what I'm saying, like, what we're going to do, like, we already got some stuff that mentions Kev on stage. I'm going to just try to, I'm going to post that stuff, then tag them. Y'all come on, tag them. Like, yo, we want to see you on the podcast. We want, you know what I'm saying, like, help get their attention. So I love y'all. We're going to be out.